What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the live stream. I am host Sway from Host Sway's Exotics. As you guys already know, I am the herpetology masterman, and I'm trying to get ready to know it all with all these different reptiles and amphibians. So, in today's live stream, what I want to do is actually talk about something that's a little bit different. As you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be looking at some kind of animal. Let me see. Let me pull this up here. Boom. So you tell me what you guys think this is. Is it a lizard or is it a snake? Me personally, it looks kind of like a snake, I guess you could say in a way. But actually, these guys. Let's see what's up, Desert Wolf Armory. Welcome to the live stream, brother. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us. Let's see. Make sure you hit that like button too, man. But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about the glass lizard. This is what we're gonna be looking at today. Glass lizard. They get that name for a very specific reason. We'll get into that in a little while. But yeah, guys, these are actually lizards. So what we're going to talk about with these guys is, let me go to the next slide here. Glass lizards, as I said, and this is going to be the eastern glass lizard in particular, is what we're going to talk about tonight. So with the eastern glass lizard, one cool fact is, if you want to know why they're different, lizards normally have not retractable, but they have movable eyelids. So with them having movable eyelids, they can actually blink their eyes and things like that. And as you can tell on the picture on the right, snakes don't really have that same ability. So they pretty much have a scale over their eye that's kind of clear. And that's why whenever they go in the shed, their eyes turn blue and things like that. So no, it's definitely it's a real cool snake. I believe this is an emerald tree boa on the right and a leopard gecko on the left. But as you can see here, you can see the two eyes, two differences in the eyes. But that's a real cool fact about lizards in general and snakes. Let's see. Going on to the next one. So, what are glass lizards exactly? I know I keep saying it, glass lizard, glass lizard, glass lizard. Well, the thing is, their scientific name is going to be Ophiosaurus ventralis is the one we're going to be looking at as the eastern glass lizard. But going back to what are they? Glass lizards are going to be in the family, like I said, Ophiosaurus. But the Ophiosaurus is going to be, let's see, down here up under the Anguidae family. So as you can see, the closest relative are going to be the Xenosaurids, and you got the Helodermatidae, which is going to be Gila monsters, beaded lizards, earless monitor lizards, and things like that. Which is another key fact about it. If you can see, but this guy, find a good picture of him. Lizards actually have ear holes on the sides of their face, on the sides of their heads, unlike snakes as well. But going back to this, as you can see, this is the whole family tree from all the way back, being iguanas being their furthest relative, which is really cool in my opinion. There's a lot of stuff you can get to know when you look at these biological trees and things like that. It's real important. So that way you can know what family and everything's in and keep up with all the genetics and stuff behind that. So, like I said, the scientific name for the eastern glass lizard is going to be the Ophiosaurus ventralis. But there's also multiple species of glass lizards, like the Ophiosaurus compressus and the Ophiosaurus attenuatus, which those are just two different kinds. Like I believe it's the islands glass lizard, eastern glass lizard, and I forgot the other one, but super cool lizard, in my opinion. But they're legless lizards, meaning they don't have any legs, which is probably why you can see why they're called. Probably get confused with snakes a lot of times. Let's see here. So moving on to where these guys are found at. So these guys can pretty much be found all over the southern coast of the U.S. They're also in other places as well, but they're really awesome creatures. Like I said before, you see they're in Georgia, all over Florida, except for one spot. What Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and a little bit up into Virginia, I believe. But like I said, they're in the UK as well. They just got different types. I believe they call them worm lizards in the UK and things like that. But they're super awesome, super awesome. So as far as prey items and things like that, they eat a whole variety of different things, insects, bugs, and this says that they also can get fed rodents and things. But I hear they eat eggs, like boiled eggs. You can boil an egg and give it to them, and they'll tear that up just the same. It's real good protein with them. So yeah, it has no legs. Yep, yep. And let's see what else we got her. Oh, what's going on? Been wonderful. We're just up here talking about glass lizards, in general. So we're gonna give you guys a little bit more information about them. Let's see. Got some stuff here. So these guys, going back to habitat, so these guys, like I said, can be found in the pretty much the southeast coast, but coastal plain, but they can also be found in a variety of habitats like flatwoods and around wetlands, sandy habitats, and additionally, eastern glass lizards are very common in the coastal plain dune habitats, and sometimes often found underneath debris at the tide line. So that's a real cool fact about those guys. If you want to see that. Some of their habits are kind of interesting as well with the glass lizard. A picture of them so you guys can check them out. Some of the habits they have is they forage actively by the day in open habitats, but are commonly found taking refuge beneath boards and debris. As I said before, when seized, glass lizards commonly break off all or part of the tail, which makes up pretty much more than like half their body, as you can tell in the image down here in the bottom right corner. That's pretty much all tail for a lizard, but that's the reason why they're called glass lizards because their tails break off just that easily, and they're fragile and tend to be like that whenever they're that small. So as far as like reproduction and things, they normally reproduce in the early summer, and female glass lizards can lay up to several eggs on a log board or cover object or something like that. And the female apparently they attends to the eggs until they hatch in the later on in the summer, which is kind of I don't know. I guess that's kind of normal for most reptiles, because they are egg bearers. So, as you know, some snakes are some reptiles are live bearers, and some are egg layers. So, next, what else we got in here? I think that one down here at the bottom left's real cool looking picture of them. I don't know if you guys think about it. Uh oh, I'm moving stuff. Oh god. So, what's going on, everybody in the chat? I'll just take a moment just to recognize everybody. Moon over Miami, Desert Wolf Army, Reptile Feedings, Solo Butterfly, Venom Wonderful. What's going on? Appreciate everybody stopping by, hanging out with us. I'm just trying something out to do something a little bit different. Maybe do about 10, 15 minutes on a live stream like this and talk about random creatures. And, that way we can all learn more and more about reptiles and amphibians just in general, because I know a little bit about the glass lizards, but I mean, I didn't know there were so many different kinds, and they were all spread across the whole world versus just in the U.S. But it's really awesome getting to see these guys. I haven't got to see. I've seen a couple of these out in the wild a couple times, just not too often. I don't know. I feel like they're hard to find, in my opinion. But you know, let's see. Let me go back to my other one here. But, as far as, glasses is a description, if you want a good description of them, they normally can get around 18 to 43 inches, and they're long, slender animals, legless, obviously. That's why they're called that's why I said people mistake them for snakes. And, they differ a lot though. First of all, like I mentioned before, they got movable eyelids, they have the ear openings, they have inflexible jaws, meaning that they can't you have to be careful what you feed them because they can't really take down things that are larger than their head like most snakes can. So, definitely be careful when feeding these guys. Um he said the eastern glass lizard is the longest and heaviest glass lizard in our whole region, so that's going to be a real cool fact about them. And it's generally light brown to yellowish to greenish in coloration. And the species is best distinguished from other glass lizards by the absence of a dark dorsal stripe. Dorsal is going to be the top, I guess, on the top. and dark markings below the lateral groove, and the presence of several vertical whitish bars just behind the head. And older individuals are less boldly patterned than younger individuals, often developing a greenish or speckled coloration. So glasses are real cool, man. There's a lot of things to learn about these guys, and you definitely should go check one out. And they don't make bad pets, I don't think, in my opinion. I've seen some people on YouTube; they have them different types. There, I think the one in the UK gets pretty big that they have overseas. So I'll definitely check that one out. I'm not sure what the name of that one is. I know there's a worm lizard or something they call over there, but I have to check more into that as well. Let's see. He said, "Are they easy to catch?" Hell no. They move fast just like any other lizard, but like with them being glass lizards, you have to be super duper careful because their tail will break off like that. So you have to, if you want to keep them intact and keep them whole, they can regrow them, but they'll look a little bit funky looking. I think I had a picture of one. I don't know if I saved it in the actual PowerPoint, but yeah, so you can see like this one right here on the end, the tail starts to look kind of wonky looking whenever it starts to grow back. But at least they can grow it back. Let's see. Reptile feeding, Spider Mom 1978. What's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Laptop is dying. Hold on, plug her up. I had my charger right here, huh? Come in handy. Cool. So yeah, guys. Let's see who else we got here. Yeah, so we appreciate all you guys stopping by to hang out with us. This is like I said, I'm gonna be doing a couple more. I may do this a couple nights a week, just to see if you guys like learning about these random creatures, and just see if I can get more and more back on the lives and stuff. I know DG asked what I was doing at Underground. Can't really talk about it too much, man. They don't really like to talk about that kind of stuff, so I can't really speak too much on it. So, but I'm having a good time. I'll tell you that much. It's an awesome place to work at, and they got a lot of cool stuff. Oh, if you Moon over Miami, if you do want to see somebody with one, what is Emily's Snake Discovery? Snake Discovery has a lot of good videos on legless lizards and what to feed and how to take care of these guys as far as like husbandry and stuff. The husbandry, yeah, I got bit a lot, but uh, at least by my own animals when I start going down here because from the move, my animals been biting the shit out of me for whatever reason. Um, But yes, go to Snake Discovery. You can check that out. And like I said, they have a lot of cool husbandry information about that. Let's see here and pull it up for you real quick. And that's one of the very first videos to pop up. So if you ever want to see like how to take care of that, I would definitely go check out Snake Discovery's videos. Because Emily tends to do a real good job with her videos. But just keeping them like on substrate with a warm spot, cool spot, general reptile stuff, and allowing them thermoregulate, feeding them, make sure they have clean water, things to hide. I'm pretty sure it's probably just about the same as with any other reptile, other than the fact they do shed funny because they don't shed like a snake and they don't shed like a lizard. It's kind of like an in between thing. So if you like, I think Emily has a video talking about that too, so you can go check that out as well. Let me get back to the old screen. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. That was crazy. But yeah, sorry. I guess the internet came down on that one, guys. But yeah, guys, I just want to sit there and tell you guys I appreciate you guys coming back on here, hanging out with us. I'm back now. But yeah, I just want to probably do a couple videos like these that last maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes or so, and get back on the live streams with everybody and start hanging out a little bit. Just because now I'm kind of settled back in and moving down, moving down here to Florida and all. So I'm good to go now, and we get back on it. So I will see you guys on the next one.